Item 16. So I'm the resident again. So item 16 is just to refresh everybody's memory. Item 16 was a legislative priorities and advocacy list. So I liken it to your list to Santa Claus. Like this is your list that you write to Santa Claus to say, Santa Claus, Calvert, this is what we want from the feds, and Santa Claus, Roth, and Cervantes, this is what we need from the state. It's all well and good, except it's written very vague language that seems to really make no distinction between small grants to fix potholes and statewide tax hikes, you know. And so this was the document by which you hitched your advocacy of SB1 last year and didn't tell anybody about it. This was the excuse. This was your cover story to do that in the dark without telling anybody. So there was discussion last year that the policy was going to change so that when you wrote letters on behalf of the city, and I guess for purposes of the city, you mean you, the city, not us, the city. You know, but you don't make that clear in your letters when you say the city endorses it, and you don't tell us what you're endorsing on our behalf. So I saw this come up at committee the other day, and I asked the city manager if this is the same document, and he says, yeah, this is the same document. Did you change the policy? Well, we said that we're gonna circulate it more broadly within City Hall, so more eyeballs will see it than apparently did or didn't see the SB1 endorsement letter. But that's not good enough. As I said the other day, there's plenty of smart people in City Hall, and you can tell the difference between going after some grant to fix potholes or curbs or whatever, and one to do a statewide tax hike. There seems to be at least a qualitative difference between those two that you should be able to identify. That if you're going to write a letter on behalf of the city, which I take to mean everybody that lives in this city, you know, that you should make that public. You can do what you want to do, but you should make that public. The city manager said the other day that, well, if I had an objection about anything that you might possibly raise or endorse or write letters on behalf of, that during this 180 seconds, I'm to address any of that at this meeting. So I want to say that you should tell us if you're going to write a letter on behalf of something more significant than potholes. And I'll leave it up to your good judgment to tell the difference between those two. Thank you very much.